have a better price than anybody. That is why people are stocking up and getting more than one. Let me introduce you to our special guest, Chad Allen, standing by on Skype. Chad, this is taking the world by storm. Finally, a way to keep it all in one without the clutter, buddy.
Yeah, well, hi, happy Monday, welcome to my home. Guy, you're so right. I'm excited about this. I could barely sleep last night after we launched it because so many viewers were writing on my Facebook page how they were using it already, because we launched this maybe 2 months ago. It only had 3 or 4 shows, blew through 15,000, and that's when everyone said, whoa. There's a demand here. Obviously, people want the upgraded USB ports, the 3-prong outlets, the space-saving design on top, because you can organize your devices. And what really sets this apart from other things on the market is really the cord management is a big feature, because I'm able to pull that cord out, watch the top spin. Let's see how that top spins? And I can go out to almost 4 feet of cord. That means if the outlet is at the wall, I can bring the outlet to you, just like I've done here. You can actually see in the shot. You see right back there, there's an outlet. There's one plugged in. It all comes up here, and it gives me this charging hub, this charging station, a home to plug everything in. Ryan, maybe we can show up. This is the outlet back here. It's a two outlet, so I can plug in 2 things. I can't plug in 10, and it's the only outlet on this wall in the living room. This one cord runs up here and right to this spin power. That's the installation. You just plug it in. And now I have all this power from one outlet into 10 right here next to my favorite recliner. That means I can kick back, I can play my video games, I can play my Candy Crush, whatever it is. I can shop on hsn.com. I'm charging the whole time because the cord is there. So I have an iPad, I have an Apple phone, I have an Android Galaxy Note 10. It doesn't matter the size or the make or the model of the phone. If it plugs in, it'll work. I have my portable power bank here, my Idea Play. I have my AirPods. They're not plugged in yet because they're in my ears. But as soon as I'm done with this show, I'm going to plug in my AirPods again. My Theragun, in case I need to do a little recovery after those workouts that I don't do. And then I have my Bose speaker that I can plug in. And I have to recharge this because if I want to go to the beach or outside, I got to have that charged. But what are we doing here? Why do I want this? Okay, I can bring the outlet to myself. Sure. Okay, but it's also your surge protector. So now all these expensive electronics are protected by this, because it's a surge protector like we're used to seeing like this. How about the extension cords, the power strips, all of these things that cost, they cost a lot of money. That's why we don't buy them very often. That's why they look old and yellowing like the one I have here, because we try to keep them for years and years and years. And actually, the power strips, Leslie Machado looked up all these articles and sent them to me. They expire. The chips on the inside of these, they're only good for so many years because they can't guarantee that it's going to protect against a lightning strike. But every single year, Guy, we get more and more and more electronics. And some of the things come with big bricks on the end. And when you go to plug them in to something like this, well, you lose all the other outlets surrounding it. Even if I put it on the side, I still only get 2. But if I get rid of that surge protector and I go to this spin power, I'm actually going to be able to plug in one, and then I can have all outlets being seen. So I plug the big brick into that one, and then look on this side. There's the outlet still exposed, and then there's the outlet still exposed. That means for you at home, everybody, you're going to be able to use all 10 spaces to plug things in.
Yeah.
Sounds silly, but with the power strips and the surge protectors, Guy, we know if you plug in something chunky, you're never going to have all the outlets you bought.
Exactly, right? I mean, I told you earlier, my house was built in the 30s. I'm lucky if I have one outlet per wall, right? Nowadays, they build houses, they give you 3 outlets in every wall. And even then, they're spread out so you can't reach them all. What's so nice about this is you turn any regular outlet into a multi-outlet without that awful look of a power strip. I don't know if we got any of those ugly things. I had a power strip in my spare bedroom because I have my router and all my stuff in there. It's hideous. It was terrible, all right? It's just like, you can see this big, long cord. It looks like a pipe that comes, it's so terrible. And when you use this, it looks nice. Everything is organized. If you look at my desk here, we have all the cords just pulled back. Everything is plugged in right here, including the light. We have a computer plugged in the front. You can see how it's charging everything individually. And with the supercharger ports, you get much faster charging time as well. So it really makes good sense. I own 2 of these. I have one next to the bedroom. You could put, or next to, between my my bedside table in my bed. I actually put it down on the ground. I don't need to see it up there, and plus it's easy for me to put my phone down there. You could put it on a bedside table like we have over there, and it's ideal. If you want to put it away when you're not using it, it's totally up to you. But the key to this thing is it's all in one. So all of your phones, all of your tablets, your GPS things that need to be charged, your cameras, if it's a bathroom, your electric toothbrush, your hair dryers, whatever else you have in there. Maybe you have an electric shaver, some other thing. Maybe you got a jewelry cleaner that's one of those ultrasonic jewelry, whatever it is, you can do it all and you can keep it tidy. If you go into your kitchen, again, microwave ovens, toaster ovens, coffee machines. Every time you need to use, like I have one of those stick blenders. Every time you use one of those, you got to look for another outlet or move to another location. You can keep everything right there. Listen, we're not the only ones that love this. You love this. We're going to put up some reviews, and I'll kind of read through them. Here's, look at this. This is a very cool device from Texas, Britt, Texas. Very handy charging station. Finally, I can keep track of everything, and it's a good-looking station. You know, it's funny. People care about that, right? They don't want something that looks industrial and cheeso. I ordered this power station due to seeing my cell phones and iPads on my countertop and other outlets in the house. It was driving me crazy, right? Drives us all crazy. Set it up down in the living room and are hooked up to all in one spot. Love this charging station. That's from the Fox 5 in Tennessee. So person after person loves it. I know it's not the most romantic Today special, but it's something everybody needs, right? They can't always be, beautiful dresses and perfumes and all. Sometimes it's just really cool stuff, right, Chad? I mean, Chad has a thing called the shimmering chandelier, right? Realistically, it's just beautiful, and that's why you buy it. This you buy because you need it, Chad. Everybody needs to get at least one of these.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make any claims to get rid of, reduce the appearance of your fine lines and wrinkles. Like, I'm not Kathy Kangas. I can't make your neck wrinkles go away. Right. No, I don't have any magic here. But what I do have, I do have a product from a legacy company, Bell and Howell. They've been in business 110 years. They've been here at the network for a decade. Every item goes on to become a customer pick. This item also, just like our standing adjustable laptop desk, they quickly become customer picks. Because the minute you get it home, there's no learning curve. There's no assembly. These items that we present from Bell & Howell, they've really taken the guesswork out of it. So what are we doing? We're turning, you hold the base, you pull out the cord, you're turning one outlet into 10, one outlet into 10 with your USB ports that are upgraded. So Guy, what that means for everybody at home, what it means for us is that when we plug in our phones, our tablets, our portable power banks, our iWatches, our Google Homes, any of this that would charge is going to charge faster, rapidly. It's going to be a better charge as well because those upgraded USB ports are not created equal. Here's a little fan that I have plugged in. It's a USB port. That's what a USB port looks like for those of us who call our grandkids. My mom always calls me and says, "What is this port?" I can tell you, Mom, it's a USB port. Look, so all you do, I'll plug this fan in so you know it's working, and that fan immediately starts to spin. Now, that may seem silly during a presentation. However, if you are cooking away in the kitchen, you could plug a USB fan into it. I could have a recipe going on my iPad, but it could also be my Keurig. It could be my toaster. It could be my refrigerator. Every outlet on this is a real outlet. It's not a fake outlet. No, you can use all 10. You don't have to just use one at a time. On-off switch. But Guy, there's an area in the home. Walk with me. There's an area in the home that clicks for everybody. It's a space that there's never enough outlets in. What is that space? It's called the bathroom. Have you heard of it? Right here in my home, I have this bathroom set up where I have a blow dryer, a flat iron, and a toothbrush. That's just 3 things. It could be an electric razor. It could be your sonic facial cleansing brush. I have room for 7 more things to be plugged in. If you have a family of 4, if you have teenagers, if they need to charge their phone while they're showering, because that's what we do, I guess, or, if they have, more than one toothbrush, so if you're more than just yourself, you're going to plug a lot of things in. Now, this is 1 spin power, so it's only using 1 plug in my bathroom. That's a good thing because there's only 2. There's only 1 outlet, so there's only 2 plugs. But now I have 10. I could put my phone here. If you're using the commode, you can put your phone there, plug it in, things like that. But the flat iron, the blow dryer, the curling iron, the crimper, all those bathroom tools, they all need to be powered. And not all power sources are created equal, Guy. And that's what we keep trying to point out. When you go with a legacy company like Bell and Howell, you can trust these grounded 3-prong outlets to give you the power you need. That's what the magic is here.
Yeah, it really is. And you know, I'm just telling you, listen, we are busy. We got people buying 2 and 3 of these. If you've got kids away at school, right? Maybe like my son, he rents an apartment with his buddies over there on the other coast, and this would be ideal for them because they've all got phones, right? What if you live, like if you have kids, you may have 4 or 5 phones you need to charge every day. Where are you plugging all those things in, right? The kids are all, they're running into their room. They've only got 1 plug in there. You're all running all over the place. Or like I said before, just if it's your kitchen. Think of the different appliances that need electrical power. And you're trying to run cords, and man, you can't hide cords in a kitchen. You know, it's not like in your bedroom you're running under the bed and stuff. You can't. So you want to keep it all nice and tidy, and that's exactly what this guy does right here for 25 bucks. If you want to get it cheaper, get an HSN credit card, $10 off. Get it for $14.99. We already have the lowest price anywhere, but if you want to get it ridiculously priced, you could do that as well. It's an all-in-one solution, and remember, it's called Spin Power because it'll adjust and spin into any direction that you need to spin it in. So if you, and I'm going to show you, so if you want to spin it to a direction so your cords are all tight in the back, you can do that. It really makes it very, very smart. Most chargers, like strip chargers, you can't do nothing with that. You ever try to line up 5 plugs in a strip charger? Most of your chargers are kind of a little bit wonky, right? One goes this way and one goes that way, and you only wind up using 3 of the slots. So you've basically taken an outlet and only multiplied it times 3 instead of essentially multiplying it by 10 when you add in all the USB ports. You have a retractable cord. I have mine retracted right now, but you can pull this out almost 4 feet, plug it in, and then if you want, the way you tighten it is you turn the bottom and it'll retract the cord back. So that's a great feature as well. Little parking lot up top here for your phones and tablets. You are going to absolutely love this. $8 and change on your credit card. The discount that we're giving you, $5, will pay for your shipping and some of your tax as well. Customer pick, huge customer pick, surge protection built in. You got everything you need. Chad, my man, thank you so much, buddy. Good to see you again.
That's right, Guy. And one last question.
Sure.
Would you rather have this or would you rather have the Spin Power?
What a
That's
mess.
Really the question today, and I hope you pick it up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'll be back, I think, at 3 o'clock with Tamara.
Awesome.
Tamara Hooks. So, yeah, I'll be right here.
Great. Thanks, Chad. 746-719. Hey, remember, you're welcome, buddy. We've got a little thing called Protection Plus. We all give you great warranty.